Hey, what's going on, my fellow YouTubers? This is Craig. This is Craig Smith II here with a little let's on something extra. So I'm doing it right top back, and plus I'm going to be in the process of moving. More on that later. In fact, I'm going to be sharing that story on Jimmy J, one of his episodes of his podcast, and that's going to be a tell all. It's going to be called Craig Cuts Loose. So be staying tuned for that. As you all know, ESPN and Jemele Hill, Lord have mercy. Well, Lord fine self, they have finally decided to part ways. As you all know, Jemele Hill, as she was known for calling Trump a white supremacist on live TV. She also had a thing going on with her and Michael Smith had a nice little show. I ain't saying thing. I ain't saying they were like that now, so don't get it twisted. Her and Michael Smith had their little first hour on sports, and they had his or hers, which was pretty enjoyable to watch. And really, that really was the only enjoyable thing to watch on ESPN. I mean, those two, and then when they really brought his or hers to the first hour on the Sports Center, it was enjoyable. And after that, and after they went off, I switched the TV over, switched the TV to another channel. And also, Jemele Hill was the one that reported about the secret life of NBA Hall of Famer Karl Malone. And if y'all, in case y'all didn't know it, she was the one back in 2003 had brung up about the fact that Cheryl Ford, who formerly of the Tulsa, whatever they is now in the WNBA, and back before they became Tulsa, they were the Detroit Shock. She was Karl Malone's daughter, and fact was Karl Malone, and something about Karl Malone was Karl Malone was like 20 years old, and her mama was like 13. So he did the deeds, if you will, or perform the acts of romantic procreation with a 13-year-old. So that's and then that he kept that on the wraps for a while. So we got Jemele Hill to thank for that, for bringing it into light. So and then she has some other credentials. To me, this when they took the air, Jamel should have got on down. I mean, I don't know why would they wait a year or so late or something like that, or 2 years later, whatever. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't know why Jamel will wait so long, doggone long, and let alone ESPN. Matter of fact, it's both their fault to finally call it a quits. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. But again, she should have just went on ahead after they got rid of his or hers. That first hour off that set, because they started talking about politics and whatnot, in sports and everything, which I agree it did. It should not mingle with sports, okay? But I'm tiff and tat about that. You can talk to some about a certain degree, but stick to the subject matter. It's 50-50. But when they took her and Michael Smith off on the first hour of Sports Center and went back to the way it was, they should have got on down. And hopefully, I hope Fox Sports 1 gets both of them. Mainly Jemele Hill. And I think Jemele Hill will be badass as a third correspondent with Skip and Shannon on my favorite show that I follow every morning called Undisputed. And I catch it live on YouTube. I'm at work. I don't watch it, but I listen to them. And really, that show is better than First Take. So once again, Jemele Hill and ESPN has finally decided how to part ways. I think it should be a long time coming, and plus something to call out someone on this video, because I want to know their opinion about this. My boy Jimmy McWright, aka Jimmy J Smooth, who's born and raised in 901, represents 832. Y'all know how he do, and follow his YouTube page, the Jimmy J Smooth Network. Want his honest opinion about this. But once again, Jemele Hill and ESPN has finally decided to call it quits. I mean, to me, it's too little too late. But hopefully, and I hope Fox Sports 1 pick her up and let her be the Jemele Hill that needs to be the Jemele Hill. All right, y'all. Until then, I'm about to, as you can see it with the sky and everything, it's getting dark around here. I'm about to go ahead and get myself ready, get my stuff together for work tomorrow because I got to hit in the morning. So until then, peace out. Leave your comments in the section. Also follow my channel, Craig Jericho. That's capital CRAIG, capital JERICHO. Craig Jericho here on YouTube. Let's draw on something. We'll hopefully be back in September because of a hiatus. Because my boy Jimmy J Smooth, my co-host, he's been pulling these 7 day a week shifts, man. 7 day a week, 12-hour shifts. So I can't follow him on that, and I'm going through some stuff as well. So probably on a premiere episode of Jimmy J Smooth to ring in the fall season, I am gonna come clean on some things, and it is a must listen. So until then, y'all, hit me up. Let me know. Leave your comments and hit the like. I'm not gonna promote about it and enforce you, unlike some people, to smash the like button. I mean, like, smash the like button. Hit the like button if you like the video or if you dislike it or whatnot. I hope you don't dislike what I say, but please leave your comments or whatever and whatnot. All right, until then, y'all, I will see y'all. I will hopefully do another video sometime this week. And until then, later.